Hi guys, welcome back to Glossandsparkle. So what we're going to be doing today is a little testing. So I always love to do these because there's so many different products on the market and we want to see which one works best. Of course, a lot of it has to do with your own face and your own preference, but I thought I'd give you my thoughts on these two products today. So I think we're pretty much all familiar with the Real Techniques Miracle Complexion Sponge. I've been using this for a few years now, ever since it came out, and I've been loving it. But I was just recently introduced to this Juno Microfiber Fusion Sponge, and this is what it looks like. This is what it looks like wet, and I just used it today, which is why it's dirty, but this is pretty cool. I have to say the size difference in comparison, you can see a size difference here. For sure. That's disgusting. There's a hair on it. But anyway, so yes, as you can see, this one is definitely considerably bigger. So I had never heard of this brand before in my entire life. It is brand new to me. So Juno has these tiny little microfiber pieces all over the sponge. It's furry and it feels so good and it's super soft. Now let me show you the size comparison. This is what it looks like dry and this is what it looks like wet. So you can see it grows a lot. So with my Miracle Complexion Sponge from Real Techniques, when I wet it, I really don't find that it grows that much. It grows maybe a little bit, but not too much. So just an interesting detail I thought I'd throw in there. Now as far as the shape of the sponge itself, I really think that this is ideal for putting on foundation. You can get all up in here and it works so nice. It's so soft on the face. However, the Miracle Complexion Sponge also has that same little concave right there, which is ideal for foundation. I love these both for foundation. However, this also claims that it can be used to put on concealer as well as powder when dry. Well, I tried to use it for my concealer and it was really difficult to get up into the inner corner of my eye area where I conceal the most, and so I really didn't find that it was ideal for that, whereas the Real Techniques sponge, it's very easy for it to get up into that area. So I appreciate that, and as well you can flip it over and use this side if you prefer, whereas this side it's just round on the bottom, so you really can't do that. So I don't think that it's ideal for for concealing. But for foundation, I have to say I like this a lot better. Let me also show you the softness. So these are both dry sponges, and this has a very firm squeeze, whereas this one is just a little bit softer. And sometimes I have to tell you, when I am using my Miracle Complexion Sponge, I feel like I'm punching myself in the face a little bit when I'm putting on my foundation, whereas with this, you can bounce as much as you want, and it literally just feels like the tiniest little tap. It feels so good. So let's talk about price difference. These at my local store for the Real Techniques can range anywhere. I've seen them from $5 to $7. So, you know, not a bad price, especially in comparison to, say, a beauty blender, which are upwards of $20. The Juno Microfiber Fusion Sponge, on the other hand, is only $4. So even cheaper than the Real Techniques. So that was a big plus in my mind. So in the end, I'd have to say that I like them both. However, I would definitely prefer this one over this one. If I had to only choose one, I would choose the Juno. It is less expensive, but as far as applying concealer, I would definitely choose the Real Techniques. But I really use my fingers for concealing anyway, so I'd have to say I like the Juno one. The Juno one won. So yeah, who knew? So I hope you enjoyed this video, you guys. I hope it was informative. I will leave all of the links to the Juno sponge as well as the Real Techniques sponge. If you don't already know where to get it, you can pretty much get it anywhere at this point. But yes, I will leave the links to both of these in the description bar for you guys. And please let me know if you've tried the Juno sponge. Tell me what you think. What do you love about it? What do you hate about it? Tell me. And tell me what your favorite sponge is to use. So I thank you so much for watching Glossandsparkle. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. And I'll see you next time. Bye!